We're joined today by Nick Smith, the co-founder and CEO of Saile. Nick, when we first met, you described sales products, SaileBots to me as robots for salespeople. Could you dive a little bit more into Saile?
Yeah, absolutely. So our vision was that salespeople could really benefit from a robot, or SaileBot as we call them, to automate all of those tasks that they're asked to do. And the first thought that comes back is, well, salespeople are smarter than robots. And we say, exactly. Why so often are they being tasked with doing robotic-like processes? We feel like salespeople have been neglected in the robotic process automation world. We feel like they bring so much value to business, their own organization, to a prospect or client's organization, that we really wanted to elevate them. So we created SaileBots that can automate the entire prospecting lifecycle. Way back at like research and discovery and investigating a good process, to of course the engagement piece, what's marketing automation today, or some sort of nurture process, to follow up, reaching out to people in the future, or reaching out when they want to be engaged, all the way through to delivering an actionable revenue opportunity.
Yeah, and you've actually used your own product, the SaileBots, to benefit and grow your own team, which I find very interesting. Can you dive a little bit more into that?
Well, sure. I think you're putting it kindly. I mean, we've really leveraged them. I think at one point there was like a 8-to-1 SaileBot to human ratio at our business, but that's what we built our business on. We scaled to 1.6 million ARR with one salesperson and a whole lot of SaileBots. So I think it helps because from a credibility perspective, when we're on the phone with a prospect, they say, how'd you find me? And we say a SaileBot. But also from like a cost perspective and building the company, it allowed us to focus on mission critical areas that we really needed to stand up. We've just now revisited sales and started to build out a sales team to match all of those SaileBots. And when those salespeople start on day one, their own SaileBot launches and starts operating on their behalf.
Yeah, and last time that we spoke, you mentioned that the trend right now you're seeing is companies launching more SaileBots than ever. Why is there this upward trend of deploying more at once?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I think there's a couple reasons. I mean, on the surface, first of all, companies hire multiple salespeople the same way you hire multiple of any role because of unique personalities, unique skills, unique experience. Rather than being a platform with seats, we thought, we can account for personalities in the SaileBot itself. So your SaileBot would be yours and mine would be mine. They might be selling or reaching out about the same product, but they're still built based on you and your personality. So I think that that's the first reason. I also think what we've seen is companies are starting to feel comfortable with how a bot or a SaileBot fits into their organization. So they see a task that needs automated, or they see something that their human leaders are being hung up on. That's a great case for a SaileBot and how we could insert it into their organization.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible that it's like the official organization chart and they're considering it another employee.
Exactly. Yeah.
So then in 2022, you had a funding round of $1.35 million.
Yeah.
How are you going to use that funding in 2023?
Well, sure. So I think one thing that we're doing is definitely investing in sales for the first time, bringing on great sales executives that can help sort of amplify our business and drive new opportunities. But I also think investing in engineering and really investing at sort of breaking the wall down between humans and their SaileBots. So what I mean by that is a SaileBot's custom. Every SaileBot's unique, back to your last point, based on the person, right? Mm-hmm. But today, if some sort of customization needs to be done or a change needs to be made, that works through our SaileBot success team, which is great. Like the award-winning SaileBot success, they've done a great job. But that's a lot of requests and a lot coming in. We want to empower the salesperson or the team leader to customize their own SaileBot, to see how it's performing, to be able to visualize the digital labor happening on behalf of that team. And so removing that wall, I think, is really important. The original vision for a SaileBot was that it was your own personal sales robot. And so even though Saile has clearly been adopted more by enterprises, specifically the Fortune 500. I think that vision still holds true because we want people to feel like they can have some control over that robot. And we want business leaders that maybe own or manage a fleet of SaileBots to be able to rank them and see how they perform against one another the same way they would with the salespeople on their team. So investing in that, continuing to grow up as a business, continue to serve our global clients, I think that's our use of funds for 2023.
Yeah. So last question.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you for Saile to be a startup to watch in 2023?
It means the world to me. It means everything. I think there's the obvious sort of affirmation for what we're doing, but it really makes me think about our team. It means a lot for me that they can have this recognition for the hard work they're doing. It also means a lot just because, in my mind, Saile's been a startup to watch since 2018, or since I was, at the Lake of the Ozarks daydreaming about salespeople having robots, which is what everyone's doing on the 4th of July. But it takes me back to that moment and being able to see that vision and seeing that we're really helping sales leaders, revenue teams, etc. And it means so much. I think it also is a nice way of recharging our batteries to go after even more ambitious voyages. And I think we're really just getting started. So.
Perfect. Well, we're excited to follow along, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.